I was on my way home. I'd been out videoing the hawk babies, and lo and behold, right near Ridgeside Lake, I found a turtle laying eggs. I was like right next to it when I saw it, so I stopped, took the picture, realized I was probably too close, so I moved back about 15 feet away, where it seemed like I wouldn't disturb the turtle, and then I just watched. What you seem to see is that the turtle sits there and rests for a while, and then it kind of strains a little, jumps up, leans up on its hind legs a little more. And what it does is it drops an egg. I actually watched one egg. I didn't want to disturb it. I did see one egg drop. And they're like golf ball size, maybe a little smaller. And then it pushes them way down into the hole. And that's what I watched for a little while. And then I moved further back, and it was great. It was just amazing. I spent well over an hour watching this. I got an hour of video. Thankfully, I'm only going to give you about 8.5 minutes of it because it was a little boring. I would walk up and down the road for a while, just leaving the camera on the turtle, just so not to disturb it. But it was amazing, just absolutely amazing to watch this turtle. I didn't see it dig the nest, but I did see it close it up, and every time it strains like that, another egg is coming out. I don't have any idea how many, but it laid a lot of eggs. When it appeared the turtle was done laying eggs, I went over behind it, and you can see right there the last egg. And then you can see how it pushes them down in and eventually starts to bury the entire nest so that you won't be able to see much of it from the surface. Otherwise, raccoons and other kinds of predators will just dig it all up and eat all the eggs. You can see it's pushing them down in, kind of compacting the whole thing. And after that, we'll start to shovel dirt on it. You could see the last egg there. I zoomed out with the camera so you could get a better picture of how it actually buries the nest. That pile of dirt is what came out of the hole. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't get there when it was digging the hole. I was there. I got there while it was laying eggs already. But and I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I got another 30 minutes of video here. I mean, this whole thing took an entire hour, and I don't want to show you an hour of watching a turtle. But you can watch. I'll give you some clips of it, and you can see how it buries the nest. One of the more amazing things about this entire process is the turtle doesn't actually watch what it's doing. It's doing this entirely with its feet. The head is facing the other way. It's not got any vision of it, and yet it seems to be able to do an incredibly good job of covering up and hiding the nest without watching what it's doing. A few minutes later, you can see it's got not much of a hole left. It's still got plenty of work to do to really camouflage the nest. But it's been filling it up. Those back feet are like paddle shaped and really useful for shoveling. Obviously one of the key evolutionary parts of a turtle is that it needed to be able to effectively bury nests, and those back feet, in addition to being great for swimming, are exceptionally good at being shovels for burying a nest. You can see, seeding the eggs, you're getting close to the whole thing being smoothed out. It's pulled enough of the dirt back and it's starting to cover it up, and so you can even see some vegetation being put onto the cover and everything getting smoother and smoother. I left right after this, but then I came back the next day, and so you can see how almost smooth it is there. And I'll show you a little clip from the next day where you can see just what it looks like with the turtle gone. I did mark up by the road so I'd be able to find it again, and did some measuring, so I actually was able to re-find it the next day, which is not easy. Here's what it looked like the next morning. That's pretty well camouflaged. I put the sunglasses there just so I could kind of look at the spot with the camera. That's pretty well camouflaged, and I would not have been able to find it if I had not measured where it was.